Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal and Salam to all the listeners of TuneIn. My name is Trishti and I am with the communications team.
My name is Paige and I've been with IKS Health for the last 6 years, working with the corporate communications team.
And Paige and I together will be your host for the maiden episode of TuneIn,
your very own IKS Health podcast.
This podcast is an amalgamation of listening to creative writing from some of your super talented colleagues and knowing your leaders beyond the realm of work. The show would be divided in 3 sections. The first, on the Hotseat, where you meet the guest of the day. The second being Wordsworth, where our colleagues would share their creative writing, pieces like short stories and poetry. And the third and the last section would be Music for the Ears, which would feature the musically talented colleagues either singing or playing a musical instrument.
Our first ever guest on our show is Amit Pande, Vice President, Audit, Risk and Compliance.
Hi Amit, although we know your role at IKS, please share with us your journey at IKS Health.
Sure. My journey at IKS started 3.5 years ago, and I could not have wished for a more exciting journey than this. Each day at work is exciting. There are challenges, and the best part is at the end of every challenge, there is an achievement. I've also been fortunate enough to interact with some amazing people in the last 3.5 years. People who are no longer office colleagues, but have turned into close friends.
Well, Amit, we know that you love cooking. How did your love affair with cooking start?
That's an interesting one. Cooking was never a hobby for me. I picked it up more as a compulsion. In my previous job, I had to travel a lot. And that's when I picked up cooking to keep myself engaged when I was away from family and friends. But today, I absolutely love it. I love trying new dishes. I love experimenting. In fact, whenever I visit a restaurant and if I like something there, I make it a point that the same weekend I'll try to replicate the same taste at home. 8 out of 10 times I'm able to do it and I'm loving it.
Listening to this, we are already hungry.
Wow, and we are also awaiting our next invite for dinner at your place.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Post the lockdown.
Yes, absolutely. We have also heard that you're a huge fan of watching cricket. We'd like to know which is your favorite team and your favorite player, and which is that one match that you can re-watch as many times as it is telecast.
So, I'm a fan of cricket. Yes, cricket for me is my first love. While I'm not played at a professional level, but I love watching the game. Test matches still are my favorite, and I love to watch any match, any test match. In fact, I still get up at 4 a.m. in the morning if India is having a tour in Australia or New Zealand. Favorite cricket team, definitely India. To a certain extent, Australia also, but it's like a love-hate relationship. I love watching them, but I hate because they are so consistent in winning. Favorite match would be India versus Australia, Sharjah, where Sachin Tendulkar had back-to-back innings and destroyed the Australian cricket team. That's going to be the favorite match I can watch every time. The NatWest final, also one of my favorites. An India-Australia test match where Lakshman and Dravid scripted a victory for us. So there are many, a lot of them.
That's amazing, Amit. And I think the best part about cricket is bringing people together and the best times with family while having popcorns and snacks. It's amazing. Well, coming to the most interesting subject, that is, we all love weekends, don't we? Amit, describe your perfect weekend for our audience.
Perfect weekend is any weekend that is spent with friends or family. Not specific in terms of agenda, but spending time with your loved ones is the favorite thing to do. And all my weekends are either with friends or family.
That is the most perfect way of spending a weekend. The only silver lining in the lockdown at the moment is the amount of time that we get to spend with our family. Thank you so much for sharing everything about you outside of work with us. Would you like to say a few words to our employees before you go?
I would like to say to all my colleagues in IKS, live your life to make a difference and make sure that the difference counts. That would be my message for all of you.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure having you on this show, and you got the coveted seat of being the first on the hot seat. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tej. Thank you, Srishti. It was wonderful speaking with you.
Thank you so much, Amit.
That was such an incredible session with Amit Tej. You know what? This lockdown has shown us how talented our colleagues are. Through Engage, we have seen so much of talent around us. And TuneIn, I believe, is the perfect platform to have some of the people featured who can create magic with words and voice. So, yeah, it was only right to create the next two sections that we have. One that promotes the writing skills that our colleagues have, and the other is the musically talented people who get featured.
Absolutely, Srishti. I mean, we have seen our employees, our colleagues, our friends perform during R&Rs in office, events in office, all the gatherings we have in the cafeteria, the celebrations. I think TuneIn gives them the best platform to showcase their talent while we are online during this lockdown phase. And remotely, we can still engage with each other so well. So with that, I present Dr. Petrina Pinto from Operations DMDA IKS Care.
Dr. Petrina is going to share a poem with us, which is an expression of feelings and ideas on gratitude. Gratitude, the quality of being thankful. Readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. So, Dr. Petrina, please introduce yourself to the audience.
I'm Dr. Petrina Pinto. I joined IKS around 2 years and 9 months ago as a fresher. I started out as a scribe and then I became a TS. I then changed processes and now I'm working as a clinical resource. In my free time, I usually love loading videos of myself singing online. I also love baking, poetry writing, short story writing, and spending time with my 20-month-old twin nephew. This poem is called Gratitude. Woke up this morning, it looked deserted outside. It's a day as any other, and I have to stay inside. It's the same old routine since the pandemic was declared. We made our best efforts so we could be prepared. But in this time of isolation, sickness, death, and mourning, I can't help but feel grateful for all my blessings. Because every coin has two sides, and every seed has a shore. If you look for happiness, you'll always find more. I have a roof over my head and clothes to cover my body. I have fulfilling meals every day and a loving family. I'm isolated, not alone. I have people I care about. These are days I will remember without any doubt. I get to spend time with family and watch these children grow. I share moments with people that I forever adore. My relationships have strengthened, tested by distance and time. I'm healthier than ever, both in body and mind. I'm alive and safe. What more could I ask for? Is that we fight this together just for some time more. Darkness is always overcome by a brighter morning, and even the darkest clouds have a silver lining. We'll make it through, I promise. We're gonna be okay. Just hold on some more, and we'll make it to that day when this lockdown will be history, and we would have won this war. As humans together, we would have come this far. To tell a story of gratitude in our darkest hour, we show that optimism and hope hold the greatest power.
I am all gratitude, Dr. Petrina. It was so awesome of you to share this poem with all of us. You have our gratitude. We are so grateful for your thoughtfulness. Thank you, Dr. Petrina.
Thank you so much for having me.
That was an absolutely beautiful poem by Petrina. I agree with you, Tej. Let's move on to our next section.
With that, we have the last section for today. Some interesting, entertaining music for a year.
And we have our very first guest for this section. Let us welcome Ryan Rodrigues, Senior Manager Administration. He has a beautiful singing voice.
Thank you, Srishti. Hi guys, my name is Ryan Rodrigues and I've been with IKS. My journey at IKS started in 2018 and it's been a good 1.5 year plus with IKS and the journey has been most rewarding. What I like to do off work is sing and that's been my passion. I did a debut way back in 1987 on Doordarshan's Magic Lamp and have been singing ever since. I still sing professionally for a choir, a church choir, and we do a lot of praise and worship around the city and the country right now. So that's a lot of me.
And today he's going to sing the cover for I Can See Clearly Now, which was originally sung by Jimmy Cliff, presenting Ryan.
was a wonderful song, Ryan, and we all enjoyed it thoroughly. Music is a form of art and expression of emotions through harmonic frequencies. And listening to the song, I truly feel that it has left all of us with so many thoughts in our mind, thinking that if we all can see clearly now. Thank you once again, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan. It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me over. It was wonderful.
Thank you all for tuning in to TuneIn. We will return soon with a fresh set of guests. Time for some information sharing. The show will be uploaded on our Facebook and Instagram. Please like and follow our social pages. We are IKS_health on Instagram and IKS Health on Facebook.
We know the routine now. We should stay home, stay safe, so that the frontline warriors can do their work and help us all. Do not forget to do the fight.
This is me, Srishti.
This is me, Tej.
Signing off for the day. Have a good day.